made it. Isn't that good? There's no oil in that cake at all. Now, how many do you guys cook for in your household? Hi, folks. You like a piece of pineapple upside down cake? 2? All right. Do you do the cooking? A little bit?
No, a lot.
A lot? Who does the cleaning?
Me too.
You're a pretty good catch, I got a feeling. How'd I do?
Good.
Wait till you try the rest of the food. What we're going to do is we're going to show you. We're going to cook fried chicken and fried potatoes with no grease or oil. And we cook vegetables for you with no water. It's a really healthy way to eat and it tastes really good at the same time. Are you right from the area? Lake Wales. How far a drive is that? Oh, that's not too bad, is it? You here for the day, messing around today? Are you skipping out of work? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of work you do?
I work in school.
In school? And, oh, in the kitchen? Oh, you have to watch this show. Wait till you see this. You're going to have a lot of fun. Have a seat. I got a free gift for you here, too. We got some pineapple upside down cake. Hey, how are you? Come on and have a piece of cake with us. And we're serving up some pineapple upside down cake for you. How are you? Come on in and have a piece and grab a seat. We got a free gift for everybody here at the show, too. Have a seat. Isn't it really good? All right, come on in and have a piece of cake. Pineapple upside down cake. This is a way to start a day, isn't it? Have a seat. We're going to get started with our show here with you. And let me get you girls a free gift. I just want to dish up one more piece of that cake for someone comes in. I like keeping it together as much as we can so it doesn't get dried out. And we cooked that in that electric skillet. You know, it took me 22 minutes to cook that cake in there. That's all it really took to do that. And there's no oil in it. I use the juice from the pineapples. And I put it in the, I use just the cake mix here. And it's really a pretty moist cake, isn't it? It's pretty good. All right, come on and have a piece of pineapple upside down cake with us, folks. We got a cooking show going on here. We're going to cook for you. It's an eating show, too. We feed you. You're going to get fried chicken and potatoes with no grease or oil and our vegetables with cooked no water. Let me shut that music off here. We're going to get started with the show. I love Elvis, but I can't talk over him. Now, what this thing is the gift we're giving out everybody is a juicer. Have you ever seen one of those things? You take an orange, roll it around on the counter, loosen it up a bit, and then you take a little, see the saw teeth in there? Cut a little hole in that peel, and then take that little circle out and put that in the hole. And then you can squeeze the juice out of there, drink the orange juice right out of there. Or this nice handy on a lemon too, if you're cooking, it keeps the seeds and everything in there right inside. Now it's not free, you gotta earn it. Come on, we're gonna have, you came here to the fair to have fun, didn't you, today? We're gonna do that today. Let's see, ma'am. You're the first one here, so we're going to pick on you first. Are you good at history? I know you work at the school, so let's see. Are you good at history? All right. What year was the War of 1812? 1812. Okay, there's one for you. I told you these was tough. I thought you on one of these things. Come on and pull in with that thing, and we're going to get started here. All right, we got one for you. Let's stay on history, shall we? Let's see. Who is buried in Grant's tomb? Grant, okay. All right, now ma'am over there, we got one for you too. Help yourself to a piece of cake there. And I tell you what, come right around the side with that thing, if you'd like to, on this side or whatever, so we don't block the aisle with it is all. And then for you, let's see, we got to have a math question, I think, for you. All right, how many beers in a six-pack?
6.
I can tell you ain't from Wisconsin. If you'd Wisconsin, you'd have said 5 because you already drank one. You can put that right in that trash there. Let me get one of these things for her too, over here on the edge. Ma'am, would you like a piece of cake? There's pineapple upside down cake. And now, is this a little one belong to you? All right, now I'm going to have to ask you a question too, see if you can get one of these for both. Can I ask her the question? Is it okay? All right, young lady, what color is the White House? White, okay. There's one for each of you guys there. And our sweet lady up in the back there. Ma'am, I got a question for you. Who's the best looking chef in my show?
It must be you.
Oh, you are so right. You're going to get one of those for that. And we're going to have a little fun here today. I hope you came to the fair to have some fun, because that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to show you again how to cook really healthy and have it taste good at the same time. You know, how many of us think we probably eat healthier if it tastes a little better? I'm going to show you that here today. And we're gonna, what we're gonna do is these vegetables that I cooked here, or cut up here, we're gonna cook those with no water. Now I'm gonna add carrots to them. We use a lot of carrots at the show because carrots are high in vitamin A, but they also found a medicine in there. You know what it is? Beta carotene. The Mayo Clinic's been working on that for quite a few years in research, in study with cancer and stuff like that. By the way, I cut up all these here with this knife that's made by Buck. I don't know if you ever heard of Buck knives. Us fellows have been getting a lot of those hunting and fishing and folding knives from for over 100 years. They have rosewood handles and stainless steel rivets. The tangles from the front to the back. And when you look at the balance on that knife, that thing is just gorgeous. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut those up with this thing over here. Have any of you folks ever seen one of these before? You have. Where did you see one? You do? Do you have waterless cookware? How long have you had it on? 20 years. I'll tell you what, you got that long. You got one of those, you get one of these. Again, here you got another one coming out. When you had that cookware that long, stick around, I got a little cookbook for you at the end of the show. I'll get you. And you know, sometimes if you have this cookware even a long time, sir, let me get you one of those little juicers I gave everybody else here to show you. Good catch. All right, let me get one of these. You ready? No. Here we go. Here you go. There's a juicer for you and the young one there. And you put that in an orange and get the juice out of there and keep the seeds in. Now, years and years ago, these things had 3 little lights on them. They had to be a Martian landed. And then another company made one where it would clamp to the edge of your counter and mar up your counter. This one's got this large suction cup. All we do is put this thing down, put a little pressure on there, rotate the handle. It'll give you 600 pounds of suction, and it comes apart like that for cleaning. Now, there are 5 things that come. I demonstrate 4 of them for you. The 5th one's a slicer cone like this. It's just a little thinner. Watch this, how we turn it on. That's how you turn it off. Put your hands in here, it won't hurt you. Right on top of that thing. Look at that, will not hurt you. You get your hands back in there, chef salad. It don't take long to eat, make it either. Sir, do you want a piece of pineapple upside down cake? Everybody else had one. Folks, come on in, grab one. I got one rule in here. You can dine in or dine out, but I don't deliver now. If you want a piece of cake, you gotta come get it. Now let's cut up some of these carrots, shall we? Now if I put that thing in there, nothing happens. If I put it right up there, it does a little dance for you. Back in there, my machine goes to work for you. Now I use a lot of carrots here to show, but did any of you folks happen to notice I didn't peel that carrot? Can anybody here tell me why? That's where all the vitamins and nutrients are, aren't they? Right underneath that peel. So what I do is I scrub them real good before I bring them here today so we keep the vitamins and nutrients in our food. Now if you're going to cut up a bunch of carrots like that at home, ladies, how long do you think it take you to do that? One lady told me too darn long. She didn't have the right tools. With the right tools, it doesn't take long at all. How many of you cooking for at home, huh? 3 of you. You do the cooking? No? Who does the cleaning? That's family therapy at our house when we do that. All right, let me show you something else you can do. You got a little one here. You guys, do you have grandkids? Really? Granddogs? My wife and I, that's our picture over there. We have 3 daughters in that picture and 2 son-in-laws and the 2 grandchildren. And you know that 4-year-old granddaughter. Hi folks, come on and get one of these free gifts I got for everybody here. When she's around, she likes a snack. Now we try to keep it healthy. Hi, here's one of these for you. And grab a seat, one of these little juicers. Put that in orange, keep the juice out of there and keep the seeds in. When she's around, she likes a snack, and we try to keep it healthy for her. Now, my wife and I, we like to make potatoes au gratin with this. What we do for her, fat-free potato chips. See, all you do is rinse those off and pat them dry. Put them on a cookie sheet with a little of this Mrs. Dash on the top rack of your oven. It's a nice, healthy, fat-free snack. Now, I'm going to show you, by the way, they come apart like that for cleaning. All you do with these things is dunk them in soapy water and rinse water. You know the hardest part about it is drying it with paper towel. Now this one here is a waffle cut cone. I use this to make those wrinkly cut carrots. You ever like those? Or you can make bread and butter pickles if you're a gardener. What I like doing with this thing, my granddaughter dearly loves Ruffle with Ridges potato chips. Isn't that cool how that works? Now the cones are all numbered. There's a little book comes with it. It tells you what each cone does. I don't happen to have my glasses on. I can't read it. That's why I name them for you. Now this one over here is our coarse shredder cone. You use this one on your softer cheeses like Colby's or Monterey Jacks and mozzarellas. Ma'am, I'll come get that plate for you in a minute, okay? So you don't have to hold it the whole time. What I like doing with this thing is us fellas like this cone the best when it comes to a potato. Look at this. Because what we do with that thing is hash browns. And if you like those tater skins, they charge about $6 for 3 of those at a restaurant. Sure don't take you long to whip them out either. So that's a little preview of my kitchen cutter. I'm going to show you some more about it in a little bit, but how many of you folks like my kitchen cutter so far? All right, how many of you take one if it was free? Yeah.